An impressive dark castle. There's something strange about this village. Looks a bit mirrored to me, as if there are two identical sides. A brighter one to the right, and the darker one to the left. A beautiful castle, like one from a folk tale. That's the clock tower I saw from the cliff. It's way taller from up close. An ordinary lever.
Halt!
Halt!
What are you doing?
You're not supposed to touch that lever. Please, step away from it.
The lever is off limits. Back off.
Oops! Why don't you let me pull the lever?
The lever controls the clock tower, and no one is allowed to operate it because of the pact.
What pact?
The Clash of the Hour. There is a conflict between the two villages over the regulation of the same hour. This battle has gone on since forever.
Oh my!
So we agreed to remove the cogs and keep the clock tower out of order.
And who has these cogs?
We split them into halves between Frostnut and me.
Thanks, that's good to know. What are you?
I'm Melsonicht, a standing sentinel for Krampus's village.
You look more like a toy soldier.
I'm crafted that way to look more forbidding.
Really? Maybe something went wrong during the manufacturing process, because you don't look that fearsome.
How dare you? State your name and the purpose of your visit, or else I'll report you to Krampus. Yes? Yes?
I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. A kid of your age should be careful walking alone at such an hour. Are you lost or something?
No, I believe I'm on the right track.
Oh, snap. Aren't you a naughty little fellow? Enjoy the shady paths of Krampus's village.
What is this place?
It's a crossroad, leading either to Krampus's village or to Santa's, depending on your reason for visiting. Behind me, the path passes through the village, ending up at Krampus's castle. Be careful, though. Not everyone is welcome here, especially outside the castle.
So are you telling me to stay on the other side of the crossroad?
I didn't say that. I simply pointed out to be careful. If I were you, I would also be wary of that red guard on the other side. He's a bit sneaky.
Why did you remove your mustache to talk to me?
It makes me itch. I can't stand it.
It's not real facial hair, so it shouldn't.
I'm made of wood, kid. Splinters are way worse than facial hair. Trust me.
I should get going. It was nice talking to you. Why don't you let me pull the lever?
Why do you want to do such a thing?
I'm just being curious.
Right, like every other kid in the world. Well, the lever controls that clock tower you see in the center. If you pull it once, the clock tower lowers, and if you push it, it moves back up.
Pretty simple, actually. What I don't get is why it's forbidden to use it.
As you can see, the tower stands in the middle of the two villages, and it's the only clock we have. One thing you should know is that the two villages are in constant conflict with each other about almost everything. Setting the hour is one of them. So, after many arguments, we decided to remove the cogs to maintain peace. Nelsonet, the purple god, took 5 cogs, and the other 5 are in my possession.
That means that the tower simply stands there.
Exactly. Thus, to not sow the seed of discord, no one is allowed to interact with the clock tower.
What are you?
I'm Frostnut, a standing sentinel for Santa's village.
You look more like a toy soldier.
Please, state your name and the reason for visiting.
Oh, you're serious.
Of course I am.
All right, I'm Cisco, and I'm here to save Santa.
Another fanciful kid. Don't ever let it go, my little friend. Imagination is the ultimate asset.
I didn't make it up, you know.
I wonder how you managed to have access here. Did you win a free pass or something? Or did you score the highest level on that naughty or nice list? You know what? It doesn't matter. Feel free to look around, and welcome to Santa's village.
What is this place?
This is the central node, the place where Santa's village intersects with Krampus's village. Behind me is the path that leads all the way up to Santa's castle. There you can see how toys are being prepared, and some of Santa's personal items, or even the man himself.
I really doubt that.
No, it's true. Of course, you'll have to go through Idril first.
Who?
Santa's secretary.
Obviously.
By the way, I wouldn't recommend you to visit the other village beyond the clock tower. It's dark and ruined. Keep away from it.
I should get going. It was nice talking to you. Nice to see some elves enjoying themselves on the ice. A happy elf polishing some ice skates. Hey!
Hey there.
Who are you?
I'm Tico, your seasonal ice skating clerk. Would you like to get on the rink?
No, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Oh, come on, it's Christmas time. You are supposed to leave all your worries behind and have fun.
I know, and I intend to keep it that way. Maybe I'll give it a try when all this is over.
As you wish. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Who are you?
I'm Tico, your seasonal ice skating clerk. Would you like to get on the rink?
What do I have to do?
You should register as a member of Santa's skating club.
It sounds time-consuming.
On the contrary, all I need is a photo of you to put on your membership card.
All right, then.
Please stand still for a while so I can take a picture of you. Here you go, your personal membership ID.
Great! Thanks!
Now you are ready to take your ice skates.
Jeez!
Have fun and be careful.
What are you doing?
I'm keeping myself busy by cleaning these ice skates.
Isn't it boring?
Not at all. I'm also responsible for maintaining and organizing the rental ice skates.
I see. Good for you. What is this place?
It's our town hall. Here we receive all the children's letters from all around the world and forward them to Santa.
Fascinating. Do you ever reply?
Except for some special cases, no. Kids receive their gifts as a reply.
And what about these mailboxes?
We use them for correspondence with Krampus's village.
I have to go. Bye! It seems that the elves have an outgoing mail service. I thought they just received Santa's letters. That's a beautiful flower. I can't. It's too high to reach it. Hey, friend.
Hey, Ginger!
What's that flower hanging over there?
I bet you see it everywhere, right?
Indeed, it's everywhere.
Actually, it's not. The one over there, it's the only one.
What? That's not possible.
That flower is a Nifalufa. Its unique magical properties make it dangerous. So the elves who cultivate it make sure that it looks to the human eye the same as the other flowers everywhere.
Really? An optical illusion?
No, just elven magic.
Are you up for a challenge?
Sure, why not?
Can you hit that flower over there with your sling?
No, anything but that. Nifalufa flower is forbidden for humans. Besides, Wizzo, who has the tailor shop, will get really mad if he sees it missing in the morning.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were fearless.
I am, but I also don't have a death wish.
What are you guys doing?
What does it look like? We are having a slingshot competition.
Awesome! Who is winning?
I am. I'm the best in the whole village.
Good for you! You're pretty good at this.
No doubt, I never miss a shot.
Really?
Yep, my friends and I made a bet. How long can I go without missing a shot?
And?
It's been quite a time now, and still nailing it.
Amazing!
I know! Unless I lose focus somehow, I can keep doing it all day and all night.
Good to know. Keep it up. Catch you later. It reads, Taylor. I guess even the elves want their clothes to be altered now and then. He's taking a big risk. If the other elf kid misses, he might get hit in the head. Mainly some brioche and bread. They look yummy. The bakery menu is written on it. Cupcakes, pastries, and bread among others. I could, but taking something without permission could be considered theft. I'd better ask that baker elf behind the counter. Some long loaves of bread. Look at all these loaves of bread! I wonder if he can sell them all. Cookies are very popular during Christmas, especially the chocolate ones like those over there. They look so delicious. He seems polite. There's a permanent smile on his face. It smells really nice in here.
Oh, thank you, kid. What can I do for you?
Can I have a muffin, please?
Certainly. Here you go.
Aren't the elves fond of bread?
Oh, they sure love it. Especially the cookies. Why do you say that?
Because the shelves of your store are quite full.
I see. I have to admit, I have an uncontrollable compulsion. Every time someone buys a loaf of bread, I instantly replace it with a new one.
Not weird at all. And what about the treats?
What about them?
Your display is also full.
Oh, so you noticed it. Well, ever since I changed my secret recipe, the elves hardly buy them.
You have a secret recipe?
Yes.
Can you share it with me?
What? No! If I did, it wouldn't be a secret anymore.
I promise I won't tell anyone.
Oh, all right. I guess since you're an outsider, there's no danger of a leak. You see, my secret recipe is based on one specific ingredient, which is extra salt! Ta-da!
That's it? Have you thought that maybe this extra ingredient discourages the other elves from buying your treats?
Oh, no. Definitely no. They're just not ready yet. Every innovation takes time.
Your store looks so delightful and cozy.
I'm happy that you like it, kid. I try to keep the spirit up with my recipes and the decoration.
Are you feeling okay?
Not really. I think I might have caught a cold. Thankfully, the symptoms are mild. A runny nose, which itches, and a slight headache.
I hope you get well soon. I should get going. It was nice talking to you. It reads grocery, fruits, vegetables, seeds, and other fresh products. I've always confused leeks with green onions, so I have no idea what this basket is filled with. Are these oranges and undersized watermelons? Hi!
Hi, kid!
What are you selling?
Lots of stuff. Fruits, vegetables, seeds, you name it.
Did you say seeds?
Sure, what do you need?
I'm looking for some black thorn seeds.
Shh! Keep your voice down, kid. You can't go saying things like that around here.
I'm sorry, but what did I say?
Blackthorn! These seeds are associated with dark witchcraft. You won't find any here, only across at Krampus's village.
But I really need it for a spell.
Maybe you're preparing the wrong spell. Have you thought of that?
No, I promise. It's for a noble cause.
Right. I'll take your word for it. I do have a few pouches of the seeds you want, but I'm only allowed to sell them to citizens of Krampus's village. You see, quite often, my colleague on the other side of the village takes long breaks, sometimes even for days. So Krampus's elves come to me for supplies, which means that I tend to keep a few of the other side stocks.
That's great! Can you please give me some?
Weren't you paying attention, kid? Unless you are a citizen of Krampus's village, I can't give you any. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble.
Oh, and how do I become one?
You'll need an ID that certifies your citizenship. Once you acquire one, come back and I'll be glad to give you the seeds.
You said you have black thorn seeds, right?
Right.
So what do I have to do for you to give me some?
You'll need an ID that certifies that you're a citizen of Krampus's village. Once you acquire one, come back and I'll be glad to give you the seeds.
Do you sell mandrake roots?
I wish. They are so rare to find.
Do you know where I can find one?
Trust me, if I knew, I would be selling them. This item can make me rich. If you ever find one, I'm willing to trade.
Isn't the snow freezing your stock?
What you see outside are just for display. I keep the fresh stuff inside, an especially designed heated space.
Why do you have a tavern?
Why not? A place to relax, drink, or eat with friends is always beneficial to a community.
I have to go. Bye! It reads, the Old Tavern. I guess the elves need a break after all the hard work during the holidays. He is snoring. He must have had a very tiring day. What are you doing here?
As you can see, I'm drinking.
I see that.
Don't be judgmental, kid. It's just chocolate.
I thought all the elves were preparing the presents for Santa's sack.
That would be exhausting. We work in shifts, and mine ended a few hours ago. So me and Slothy, the elf behind me, we decided to chill out here for a while.
You have a red nose. Do you know that?
Really? Oh, darn it. This cup of chocolate must be really strong.
I gotta run. Bye! A bowl of regular brown sugar. The local bartender. Dad once told me that if I need information about anything, then local bartenders are even better than Google search. Excuse me.
Hey, kid, what can I get for you?
Do you have any kid-friendly drinks?
Certainly. Name your poison.
Just water. Neat.
Hilarious. Is it a prank? You can scratch it off your bucket list.
Nah, I'm okay. Any local piece of advice?
Click everything and meet everyone. Have fun.
Do you know any spicy stories?
Every bartender knows one. For some weird reason, everyone loves to open themselves up to us. It's like our superpower. If you want to know something about someone, ask your local bartender.
I'm tempted to do so.
What do you want to know, kid?
What can you tell me about Santa?
Oh, you are a sly one, aren't you? There are no dark secrets or gossip about Father Christmas. Although, there is a funny story that happened once. Santa was about to enter a house through the chimney. The funny thing is that there was no fireplace. Kid's dad had just drilled a hole for a chimney and put a painted built-in fireplace in the living room. So Santa got stuck inside the walls for quite some time. He had to climb back up again while he was stuck.
Anything regarding Slinky?
I'm not surprised. Slinky is kinda popular and a regular here. Sadly, there's nothing spicy to know. Except for the fact that he obsessively asks for the same order. Rudolph's Punch. An excellent choice, I must say.
What can you tell me about the Christmas spirit?
Hey, you know I hear everything, right?
Right. Sorry, I changed my mind.
Really? That's the most quirky story of them all.
I need to know something else. How come no one is surprised to see me?
Oh, wait. Are you someone famous?
No, I mean that nobody seems to be surprised by the fact that I'm human.
Right. Now I get it. You are not just any human being, you are a child. You see, once or twice a year, children are allowed to come and see our world, either because they were on the top of the naughty or nice list, or simply because they won a free pass, or something. In each case, it's up to Santa to decide. So it's not the first time we've seen a child walk around our streets.
Fascinating.
So, which case are you?
None. I'm here to save Santa.
Sorry, kid. I didn't get the joke.
Why does nobody believe me? It's true.
Look, if it were really true, Idra would be the first to know, and all the elves would be on red alert.
Sorry, I should get going. Just a stack of oak barrels. Looks so impressive with its horns. It's such a beautiful animal. What are you doing?
I'm feeding the reindeer. They have to be full for the sleigh ride tonight.
Good job! Keep it up! We will need them once I succeed in my quest. Which one of these reindeer is Rudolph?
Neither. This is Dasher, and this is Vixen. Rudolph has his own special shed. His luminous red nose will lead all the others through the harsh winter weather. He's an essential asset for Santa.
What do reindeer eat?
In winter, they mainly eat lichens. However, these two prefer the leaves of willows and birches.
Aren't they picky? Catch you later! That's an impressive, beautiful castle. I never imagined that Santa would live in a castle. The proper castle definitely needs an iron gate.
do you think you are going?
Just wondering what's up there.
It's Santa's personal office. You are not allowed up there. It's off limits.
That's great! That's exactly where I want to go!
I bet you do. Like every other kid around the world. Get back down right now.
She seems to have an endless task to do. I'll have to find a way to make her leave. Excuse me.
Yes,
I have an appointment.
you do.
Of course. Check your agenda.
Fine. What is your name?
Sneezy Pancakes.
I happen to know Sneezy, and you are not him. Impersonation is a crime. Don't you know that, kid?
Joking.
For real? That's your name? Joking? Quit fooling around. Can't you see I'm busy?
LeChuck.
So, you are French. Don't you have a first name?
I'm like Madonna.
Got it. Madonna LeChuck. There's no such name. Now, stop wasting my time.
Forgive me, I was mistaken. Are you Santa's secretary?
Call me Idril. What do you want, kid?
Since I'm here, I have a complaint to make.
Really? I'm all ears.
Last year, I never received a reply to my letter.
And you came all this way to complain about that?
Well, I was just curious. Why?
Oh, well, Santa has many and different ways of answering. So if you take a look back over the past year, you might find your answer. Perhaps it is hidden in the simplest and everyday things, instead of words on a piece of paper.
Wow, never thought of that. I'd like to see Santa's office.
Sure you would.
It's really important. I'm looking for some ingredients to make a spell that will set him free.
Set him free?
Yes, Krampus is holding Santa prisoner somewhere in his castle. So I, La Befana, and Cosmos are on a quest.
Whoa, slow down, kid. That's impossible.
No, it's really happening.
Look, young one. Krampus has been trying to imprison Santa forever. He never managed to do so, and he never will. You know why?
No?
Simply because there is a whole plan to prevent it from happening.
Oh, what?
Okay, I'll try to keep it short because I'm too busy. As you see, every year, to obstruct Krampus from imprisoning Santa, we use decoys. People dress up in red suits with white beards to impersonate Father Christmas. Afterwards, we scatter them around the world, confusing Krampus about who is the real one. Once Christmas is over, Santa is safe, and Krampus has to try again next year. The plan is repeated and comes into force year after year.
That is your plan? Haven't you heard about odds? If you keep doing that, at some point, Krampus will get his hands on the real one instead of a decoy. And guess what? This year, he actually did it.
You sound odd indeed. Now, let me get back to my work.
What are you doing?
I'm double-checking kids' letters and replying wherever needed.
It seems like an endless task.
It takes time, but I'm okay.
Can I help you sort them out?
As I said to the elves down in the town hall, I don't need any help. I work faster alone.
Don't you ever take a break?
With the clock tower being out of order, I can't organize my time. So, I prefer working relentlessly.
Isn't that harsh? Without resting your body and mind, it will take you more time.
I know! I wish the clock was operating again. That way, I could know exactly how long to have a break.
I see. What is the weirdest letter you've ever read?
Last year, there was one who wrote the following. Dear Santa, before I explain, how much do you know already?
It figures. I should get going. Bye! Blueprints about presents and a sleigh. Maybe a design on how to fit all those presents into Santa's sleigh. Yikes! It counts really fast. That's a bit nerve-wracking, yet it looks really cool. There must be some other elves up there, sliding down the packaged boxes. Oh boy, these elves are preparing the toys for every child around the world. This is so awesome! They move as if choreographed, and they seem so delighted about it. A long, retractable pole. I'd better retract it before putting it in my pocket. A cog, like the ones from a clock.
Hey, Ginger, what are you doing?
I was going to use my retractable pole to reach that flower over there.
You're not allowed to. This flower is forbidden for humans. Nifalufa's properties are very dangerous in the wrong hands. So don't do that again. I'm watching you.
Oh. It reads, ice skates. They are really enjoying it here. A human-sized toy soldier, dressed in a red costume. He seems friendly. Can you get the clock to operate again?
Sorry, kid, but that's not possible.
You have to.
Really? Why is that?
You see, Idril hasn't taken any break since the clock tower isn't functioning. I met her, and she looks really exhausted. Did you know that she is replying to kids' letters?
Yes?
Don't you want the kids to receive proper responses?
Yes.
Unless Idril takes a break, that won't happen.
You are right. Here, take these cogs. Normally there should be 5, but I broke one.
Oh!
I gave it to the elves up in the workshop to repair it for me, but they never returned it.
Thank you!
That's not all. Nelsonic has the other half of the cogs. You have to convince him to give them to you.
Got it. I should get going. It was nice talking to you. A human-sized toy soldier, dressed in a purple costume. He seems a bit grumpy. Can you get the clock to operate again?
That's out of the question, kid.
But you have to.
Says who?
I do. I happen to want to help Idril. She's been working perpetually, and without the clock tower working again, she can't have any break.
Idril? Santa's secretary.
That's right.
Look, kid. Without a formal declaration from an authority certifying that the tower can be put back into operation, I can't be of any help.
I should get going. It was nice talking to you. She seems to be lost in thought. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to send this letter, but I can't get it to stay inside. It's starting to get on me nerves.
It must be really important for you to be so persistent.
It is. I'm trying to correspond with my secret love. It's a letter showing me admiration for her and my wishes for the holidays. Yet, this stupid mailbox thinks otherwise.
I've seen this act before.
What act?
The one you were trying to pull. Dad took me once to a wandering circus. There was a clown trying to do the same thing. He was struggling to put a pillow inside a box, but the pillow kept throwing itself out. And that was so frustrating and funny at the same time. Don't you agree?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I have to go. Catch you later. It reads, documents. I guess this is where all the bureaucracy takes place. Hello.
Yes?
You seem busy.
Isn't it obvious?
It surely is.
What do you want, kid?
Wow, someone is a bit nervous.
You would also be if you had to reject all the applicants' forms.
What are they applying for?
Requests to see Krampus. Each elf for their own reason.
So, why the rejections?
I'm just a clerk. If you see that horned guy, ask him.
What's upstairs?
Some private offices.
I should get going. Bye. Hello.
Yes?
I'd like to become a citizen of Krampus's village.
Sorry, but that's not possible.
Why is that?
Simply because you are not an elf. Only elves are allowed to issue an ID that matches our population census and verifies them as citizens.
I need a formal statement that authorizes putting the clock tower back into operation.
I can't do that.
Oh, come on, please?
Sorry, not sorry, but no.
Please?
Sorry, but no.
Pretty please?
Sorry, no.
Pretty please?
No.
I'll leave and refill your cup.
No.
I'll do any favor you want.
No.
But I really need it.
No.
I desperately need it.
No.
It's a matter of life and death.
No.
If I can't have it, you'll be in trouble.
No.
I'll let Krampus know about it.
No.
Give it to me.
No.
If you give it to me, I promise I'll stop.
No.
Look, I'm 12, and I can do this forever.
Fine. You win. Here, take it, but don't tell anyone that I gave it to you.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to look busy.
You look more like thoughtful.
Exactly. I'm busy thinking about how to look busy.
Where can I find Krampus?
In his castle, of course, up the hill.
Is there a way to sneak in?
No one gets in or gets out without Krampus knowing about it. Even while he's carefully planning his next steps, it's impossible to pass under his radar.
I have to go. Bye.
You're never gonna make it.
Oh, stop it! You're distracting me!
You've been trying to catch that ball for days now.
They say that practice makes perfect.
Well, not in your case.
Stop being pesky and let me master it! Where do you think you're going, kid? This is a restricted area. Go back now.
I need to find a way to get him out of here, or else I won't be able to move around freely. Are you all right?
Can't complain.
Don't worry, I'll find a way to set you free. Hi!
What, kid?
Isn't it annoying?
What is?
The skill toy you were playing with.
It's not a toy. It's my guard's weapon. The ball was placed on top of this wooden handle, but somehow it fell off. Now I've been trying for hours to put it back.
no luck.
How about using both of your hands?
Are you implying that I'm stupid? Do you think I didn't think of that? If that was the case, there would be two handles. Stop that.
What do you mean?
Dotting.
What?
That thing you do with the dots. It's really annoying. Stop it.
Right. Sorry. May I have a look around?
No.
I won't touch anything. I promise.
You shouldn't even be down here. Access is not allowed.
When is your guard shift ending?
It's not. I am the only one in charge of the town hall prison.
I see. But don't you ever take breaks to eat, to drink, or anything?
Well, my brother brings me food sometimes. Speaking of which, I've got the munchies. I love something to eat.
That mandrake, is he guilty?
Huh? For what?
I don't know. He is behind bars in a cage.
Oh, that. It's because he is rare.
And that's a crime?
No, but its rarity is very important to Krampus.
I gotta run. Bye! Would you like a tasty muffin?
Sure, why not? It was so tasty and kind of salty. It made me thirsty now.
That'll be fun. How about mixing in expired orange juice with castor oil? I now have a laxative orange juice. I can't wait to test it.
Great! Orange juice, my favorite!
I believe he won't come back for a while. These were dropped by the guard when he left in a hurry.
Thank you, kid. Now I'm finally free.
Hey!
Hi.
All this time you could just slide through the bars?
What can I say? I'm really bendy.
Couldn't you just slide through earlier?
How could I? I was a prisoner. My cage was locked. If I had come out of the bars, it would be considered an escape. One thing you should know about the mandrakes is that we are very law-abiding creatures.
Please don't run away. I need you to come with me.
Okay, what's the case?
I need to prepare a spell. Are you okay with that?
As a mandrake, it's my destiny. All mandrakes are destined to be used in a way in witchcraft.
Really? What about your free will?
Well, being predestined doesn't mean that we allow just anyone to seize us and use us in any form of witchcraft. For example, we avoid black magic. It's kind of painful for us and therefore for the world. So I'll ask you again, what's the case?
Santa has been kidnapped, and with the help of a witch, we'll make a spell to set him free and save Christmas.
Oh, sounds like a noble cause. I like that as destiny. Say no more. It would be my honor to be used as your ingredient.
You're really cute. Thanks, little guy. All right, little one. You are coming with me.
Hey, kiddo, come here.
Yes?
Did you find anything suspicious now that you're back downstairs?
Suspicious?
Yes, about why Blitz abandoned his post.
Unfortunately, no. But I picked up his stuff.
Great. He's gonna need all that when he gets back. Hand them over. Is that all?
Yes.
Is anything missing?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Good. Carry on.
You seem a bit worried.
Is that so?
You constantly keep looking over your shoulder. Is someone after you?
Not exactly, kid. I'm just being cautious.
Of what?
You see, I provide some, let's say, fraudulent services. If you want a public deed but you have no legal way to acquire it, then I'm your guy. I can find you anything that's on the black market.
Can you get me a free copy of Not Another Weekend?
What's that? Is that a concert ticket?
No, it's an awesome pixel art adventure game published by Dionis Games.
So, you want to be a pirate? Aye. Keep in mind, though, that we fight the system and the system only. That's the pirate code.
I want to be an official citizen of Krampus's village. Is this possible?
In a snap. Consider it done.
Great! What do I have to do?
I'll only need a photo of you. Just put it inside that trash bin over there and check back in a while.
Maybe you can find me a mandrake or an Ipamia root. Oh, and some elf tears maybe. Oh, or a red thread along with the soil of a Nifalufa flower.
Are you making a spell, kid?
Yes! Will you find them?
Sorry, but witchcraft is out of my expertise.
Drat! I'll be in touch. I'm okay for now. What are you reading?
I'm not reading anything.
But you're holding a parchment.
It's called camouflage, kid.
Right. I have to go. Catch you later. As that suspicious elf told me, all I have to do is leave the photo here and check back in a while. It reads grocery, a place that sells vegetable supplies and other products. It reads be right back, although it seems to have been up there for a while. Hey, wake up! Nothing happened. The place is on fire! Run for your life! He hasn't moved a bit. Look at that! The tavern is open.
Really? Let me see. Bummer. You lied.
Sorry about that, but I was curious why you were taking a nap here.
I'm waiting for the tavern to open. They have bubbles, and I love bubbles.
How can they serve bubbles in a tavern?
In the form of a fizzy drink, of course. Brilliant, isn't it? I wish I knew when the tavern would open. That elf left without notice, which is why I kept this bottle of fizzy drink full. It's sensational how those bubbles burst on my palate. They tickle a bit, but they make me feel happy. It's nice to feel merry at times around here. Of course, it comes with a price. It affects your focus, but it's worth it.
I really doubt it. I love being focused.
Fair enough. You seem like a nice kid. Be a pal and let me know when the tavern opens.
Sure thing.
Great. Now, I'll just lie down for a bit.
It reads bakery. The sign seems worn out. I hope that's the fake ID that sleazy elf promised to make for me. I can't believe it's ready! That's great!
Psst, kid, come over here.
Did I do something wrong?
No, I just wanted to let you know something. My services are not for free.
What? You didn't mention that earlier.
Is this the first time you got anything from the black market?
Well, yes.
For real? You don't say. I'll tell you what, kid. I like you. I really do. But you need to learn how things work. Now, I've got something that you need. Get me something that I need, and it's yours. Fair trade. What do you say?
I seem to have no choice.
Smart kid.
So what is it that you want?
Across the street is the tailor shop. It belongs to Mr. Slack, the village clothier. The thing is that he has something that belongs to me. Mr. Slack wasn't always a clothier. In his youth, he used to be a member of our organization. He was actually my mentor when I was a teenager. Back in those days, we belonged to the lower ranks, doing any kind of dirty work. Until Mr. Slack found us a way to move up the ranks. And you know what he did? He betrayed me. He took my share and left for good. That's something you never forget.
That sucks. I'm so sorry.
No worries, kid. It's payback time. Somewhere in his shop, he's hiding the golden award. Find it and bring it to me.
Wait, your share was a golden award?
Ha! Of course not. My share was a gold bar, which Mr. Slack melted down and turned into a Tailor of the Year award.
No way! Crafty! So, why can't you go and get it yourself?
He would recognize me in a heartbeat. I want to trick him as he tricked me.
Right! I'll see what I can do.
Great! All I know is that he hides it in the top left drawer of his chest of drawers. He's created his own improvised mechanism, where you have to open all the other drawers first to open it.
Sounds easy.
Not really. Once you open one drawer, then you can only open a drawer next to it.
What a crafty safety mechanism.
That's Mr. Slack. Bring me the golden award, and the fake ID will be yours.
It reads Tailor. I guess even the elves want to alter their clothes from time to time. Here's a crazy fact about me. Whenever I see mannequin legs and stockings, they remind me strongly of Stanley Kubrick for some reason. A set of drawers, one after the other. I bet all sorts of personal items are stored here. Okay, according to that sleazy elf, the golden award is in the top left drawer. But to open it, I have to open all the other drawers first. Oh, I nearly forgot. He also said that if I have one drawer open, then I can only open an adjacent one. It should be easier than it sounds. Hey, I did it! The drawer is open. Now, let me see. That golden plaque is definitely the award. I better snatch it before Mr. Slack catches me. I think he is competent, even though he seems indecisive. Seeing him standing like that, only one thought comes to my mind. Tickle! The customer is a bit stretched up there.
He's supposed to be. That's the best pose to take the right measurements.
But his clothes are irregular.
I haven't finished yet. In fact, I haven't even begun. The modification of garments requires time and study.
Maybe you're overthinking it, no?
All good things are worth waiting for, child.
You're a tailor, right?
Right.
So what does a tailor do?
Mainly, we create, alter, or fit garments to client demands. Some experienced tailors, like me, know how to read patterns, use measuring tools, and work with different fabrics.
Sounds like fun!
If you love it, it is. Otherwise, it's dull.
What are you doing with that ball of yarn?
I'm trying to figure out what kind of pattern to create.
So, why red?
It's my favorite color. It's so classic and matches with almost everything. I use red thread in all my designs. It's like my signature.
Right. Do you have any red yarn that I can borrow?
Sorry, but there was a lot of demand these days. That's my last one.
Are you willing to trade for it? Name anything.
No, I'm fine.
How about a cookie?
No, I'm not a child anymore.
All right. How about an eggnog?
No, I'm keeping an eye on my blood sugar.
Okay, how about...
Forget it, child. I have work to do. Now let me be.
I don't think the customer looks satisfied with the red thread option.
That's how everyone feels in the beginning. But once I'm done, everyone is happy. The elves, even the ones from Santa's village, come to me because they trust me. After all, I'm simply the best.
He is so self-confident. If I want this red ball of yarn, I must think up a way to change that. I totally understand. Aren't customers too demanding?
Usually they are. But when you're the best like me, they tend to blindly trust you.
You sound pretty confident.
You bet I am.
Okay, what is it that makes you the best?
Sorry, child, I can't reveal my occupation's secrets.
I should get going. Bye! How long have you been standing like this?
It's been a while. It was bright daylight when we started. I don't feel my hands anymore. They're numb.
Can't you just lower them down for a while?
Mr. Slack says that it is necessary to keep them this way throughout the measurement procedure.
Well, you hang in there. What type of garment have you requested?
A sweater. Mr. Slack said he'll make me a special one with special patterns. He's really good at it.
Is there something wrong with your garment request?
I wouldn't know. I'm no expert. All I know is that the measurement procedure is taking forever.
I'm sure it's because of that red thread.
Never thought of it. Why do you say that?
Well, he uses red thread for almost everything, right?
Right.
So if everyone has the same color thread, that will make your garment look old-fashioned. I bet you don't want that.
I definitely don't. I asked for something special, but he already made me the stocking cap I'm wearing.
Green or purple are lovely colors, and I think either will match perfectly with your cap.
Yes, green! I like that color. Thank you, boy. Mr. Slack, I think I've changed my mind. How about you use a green color thread for my sweater?
No, 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 no! Red is the absolute best.
But everyone will wear it. I need something special.
Trust me, Pepper. Distinction lies in the patterns, not in the color of the thread.
Aww. All right. You are the expert.
Darn it! The elves really trust him blindly. It might be harder than I thought to get this ball of yarn. It's a hunch, trust me.
Guesses based on intuition instead of facts don't persuade me. I'm starting to get tired indeed, but I have faith in Mr. Slack. I'll let him do his job.
Not sure. I might be wrong. Your trust in Mr. Slack makes you gullible, you know.
What? Are you insulting me, boy?
No, honestly. I'm just saying that the customer is always right, right?
Maybe.
Don't you think that it's a bit suspicious that he insists on that red thread?
Now that you mention it, he's always persistent about using red color yarns.
I think I know why. I believe he suffers from obsessive-compulsive disorder. He uses red as a recurring theme because he can't help it.
Wow, that sounds serious. I'd better let him work as he likes. I wouldn't like to make him feel bad. Mr. Slack, you are doing such a fine work. Keep it up.
I believe he is trying to destock all his red yarns, and he uses all these arguments about the red color to dissuade all the elves from having different color requests.
Unbelievable! It all makes sense now. That sneaky rascal. Did you think we would never find out?
Sorry, what?
Your trickery!
What are you talking about?
The boy over here told me everything about your little plan to trick us into using only red filaments.
That's nonsense.
Come on, boy. Tell him what you told me.
I believe you don't let the elves choose another color simply because you have too many red filaments in stock.
That's not true. Red is the ultimate color. It symbolizes power, luck, passion, and much more. Besides, it's my signature.
Sure, but what about what the customer wants?
As an expert, I know better. Trust me.
The boy says that the customer is always right.
Are you trusting a human boy over me?
Hey, I'm just pointing out the obvious here.
Exactly, the obvious.
Fine. If it's something tasteless that you want, be my guest. What color would you like?
Green would be awesome.
Really? Green?
It's my favorite color.
Fine. I'll change this red thread. Now be a good elf and stop talking. I'll have to start all over with the measurement procedure.
What?
You asked for it. Green it is.
Great. I guess I'll be here until the New Year's Eve.
A ball of red yarn. This mannequin is wearing a frayed rock-top jacket. I didn't know that the elves could rock. This mannequin is wearing a frayed tailcoat. I guess that's the latest fashion on this side of the village. Numerous colored silky fabrics, probably for designs or alterations. A cracked mirror, not the best choice for a tailor shop, right? I've got the golden award!
Let me see. Come on, give it to me. At last, after all this time, it returns to its rightful owner. I gotta hand it to you, kid. You got guts. The fake ID is all yours. You know where it is.
Now I'm a certified citizen of Krampus's village. I think the billy goat looks a bit frustrated with his caretaker. He is really struggling to drink water. He reminds me of my grandpa. He could sleep anywhere. I can't! It's too heavy. Made of pure iron. Some green paint sealed in its container. That skull looks so familiar. A hand-painted map of our Earth. Looks so elegant. Some various medals for school activities. First place in gymnastics. Krampus for riding the wacky goat the longest. First place in craftsmanship. Krampus for having the sharpest guillotine. First place in dark arts. Krampus for creating a set of bloody runes. Oh boy, and the list goes on. Sounds like a tough opponent. A teenage t-shirt with the name of Krampus on it.
Please, don't touch anything in that cupboard. Those are special items. They are part of the history of our school.
They remind me a lot of my class at school. I can totally understand what it's like to receive your education sitting in one of these. It looks like basic trigonometry. I guess even elves need this branch of mathematics. I guess that's for the geography class. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Do you mind if I borrow that t-shirt for a while?
Sorry, boy, but you can't do that.
Oh, come on. Just for a bit. Nobody has to know about it.
As I said, that's out of the question. For two simple reasons. Firstly, because it's school property. And secondly, because it's Krampus's property. No, you wouldn't want to mess up with number two, would you?
You seem a bit puzzled. Is everything okay?
Not really. I have undertaken to write Krampus's autobiography. But this morning I lost my reading glasses, so it's hard to carry on or make any corrections. Without them, I can't concentrate on my task, and I fear Krampus's reaction.
If you are the one who is writing the book, then it's not an autobiography, right?
Haven't you heard of ghostwriters, boy?
No.
Well, it's someone who writes a book or any other form for another person who is named as the author.
Hey, you truly are a teacher. I just learned something new. Don't you have another pair of reading glasses?
Unfortunately, they were my last pair. I'm prone to losing them quite often.
Do you want me to have a look around here?
Oh, they are not here. I've already looked. Most likely I lost them during my morning walk. They must have fallen out of my pocket.
Did you recheck your route?
I did, once. But I don't have time. I have to finish the book.
So, what was your route this morning?
My house is the one right next to the tavern. I woke up and walked out of the door. Later on, I went to Mercho to buy some fruits, because our grocery has been closed for days now. After that, I visited Santa's village school to pick up some notes for the book. And finally, I ended up here, in my classroom.
You are quite active. That's good. I'll keep an eye out for your reading glasses. Who knows? Maybe I'll find them.
Good luck with that.
So what's included in Krampus's autobiography?
Mostly insights about his greatness and his legend. Some basic references about his early years as a teenager and his aptitude for dark arts. Plus some information about his origins and the fact of being the counterpart to Santa. Did you know that his name derives from the old times, meaning claws?
Just wow! That literally makes him the Santa Claus!
Never thought of that. That's brilliant, boy! I'll certainly add it to the book, maybe even as a title. The Era of Santa Claus. What do you think of that?
The slightest possibility of that happening just gives me goosebumps.
Right. I forgot you're human. Then again, that's why Krampus assigned me to write his autobiography.
Sorry, I don't follow.
His reign is about to come, so people must get to know him to accept him more easily.
His reign?
Indeed. This year everything is going to change. Forgive me now, but I can't reveal much more. You'll have to wait.
The new era is nigh.
What do the elves learn in this school?
Pretty much everything that has to do with your world. Just to name a few, I teach trigonometry, earth topography, physics, and of course, kidiology.
Kidiology?
Yes, it's a branch of sociology dealing with children.
I'm pretty sure that such a branch doesn't even exist.
Perhaps in your world. Here in the spirit world, it is quite basic. Especially now that the era of Krampus is coming. We have to study and learn how human kids react or what they crave for. By the way, are you willing to fill out a questionnaire on the subject?
What? No, I'm fine, thanks. Can you please tell me again what your route was this morning?
Certainly. My house is the one right next to the tavern. I woke up and walked out of the door. Later on, I went to Mercho to buy some fruits, because our grocery has been closed for days now. After that, I visited Santa's village school to pick up some notes for the book. And finally, I ended up here, in my classroom.
You're quite active. That's good. I'll keep an eye out for your reading glasses. Who knows? Maybe I'll find them.
Good luck with that.
I should get going. It was nice talking to you. There you go! The declaration certifying the restart of the clock tower.
Let me see. Right. It looks valid. Here you go. These are the cogs you'll need to restart the clock. Good luck convincing Frostnut to give you the other half of them.
Thanks! Wow! Felt like an earthquake. The land below must be really deep. I'll just spread out the cogs that I got from the Sentinels, along with the one I found in Santa's workshop. Now let's put the clock tower back into operation. I did it! All 10 cogs are spinning. That means the clock tower is working again.
What was that? Did they finally reconcile? Who cares? The clock tower is working again! I can now take my break. I believe I deserve at least half an hour.
Here is my citizenship ID. May I have some black thorn seeds now?
Let me check. Surprisingly, you really are a citizen of Krampus's village. So, here you go. The pouch is all yours.
Do you have a spell or any other artifact that could instantly free someone and imprison someone else?
What? I'm just an elf grocer. I have no idea what you're talking about. I just sell the raw material for those who practice witchcraft.
I thought so. Well, I'm not giving away one of the key ingredients of Labeth on a spell just like that. A bowl of regular brown sugar. Excuse me?
Hey, kid, what can I get for you?
Do you know any spicy stories?
Every bartender knows one. For some weird reason, everyone loves to open themselves up to us. It's like our superpower. If you want to know something about someone, ask your local bartender.
I'm tempted to do so.
What do you want to know, kid?
What about Idril?
Rumor has it that she's secretly dating an elf from Krampus's village. Some have seen them together up at the viewpoint during nighttime, but never in daylight, so no one truly knows who he is.
I need to know something else. Do you have any kid-friendly drinks?
Certainly. Name your poison.
Rudolph's Punch sounds like a fun option. I'd like one, please.
Unfortunately, I can't make you one. I'm out of green sugar.
Can't you just use the one that's on your bar?
That's brown sugar, kid. The recipe is explicit. Green sugar is an essential ingredient. Without it, it's not Rudolph's Punch.
Nah, I'm okay. Sorry, I should get going. Okay, I'll leak just a few drops. Amazing! The sugar turned green. Now the brown sugar looks green. Excuse me?
Hey, kid, what can I get for you?
Do you have any kid-friendly drinks?
Certainly. Name your poison.
Rudolph's Punch sounds like a fun option. I'd like one, please.
Hey, look at that. It turns out that I still have some green sugar left. You are lucky, kid. One Rudolph's Punch coming right up.
Great! Thanks! I'll take it with me in case I want to drink it later.
Don't sweat it, kid. It's Christmas. Enjoy.
So tasty. Excuse me?
Hey, kid, what can I get for you?
Do you have any kid-friendly drinks?
Certainly. Name your poison.
Can I have another Rudolph's Punch?
Only if you have drunk the previous one.
I have. It was fantastic.
You really liked it, didn't you?
It's so sweet with a pleasant taste. I admit it.
No worries. No kid can resist. One Rudolph's Punch coming right up.
Great! Thanks! I'll take it with me in case I want to drink it later.
Don't sweat it, kid. It's Christmas. Enjoy.
That's a great idea. I'll just add some bubbles to the mixture. Fantastic! Now I have my own version of the cocktail. Hey, friend!
Hey, Ginger!
I've heard you like Rudolph's punch.
Like crazy!
Would you like one?
You don't even have to ask. Gimme! Gimme!
The pot is broken from the fall. The soil has been spilt on the sidewalk. All right then, let's spice it up a bit. Take this, it will help you. There's something down there. I believe they are reading glasses. Maybe I can hook these reading glasses with the curved end of this crowbar. Got them! A small pair of glasses used for reading. There's no surveillance device anywhere, so why not? I don't know if it's the adrenaline of the forbidden or the fact that it somehow belongs to Santa, but this candy cane tastes different. Looks like I can pull them. Maybe if I adjust them in the right sequence, I'll be able to make it work. Hey! The cuckoo came out, holding something in its beak. A well-carved wooden blue cuckoo. Looks so realistic. It holds a piece of paper in its beak. Why do mummies like Christmas so much?
Because it's all dramatic.
Hey, what was that? A cylinder with a series of 5 strange symbols. What is this? It reminds me a lot of the puzzles we play for fun at the space camp called Spot the Odd One Out. Wow! A secret compartment! Santa's office is full of surprises. Hey! The fireplace turned! Oh boy! The door shut suddenly. I hope I'm not trapped in here. A round piece of paper with some markings and holes. Interesting. A metallic rod shaped like a candy cane. This must be Santa's personal safe. Whatever's inside must be important. I need to find a way to open it. So Santa has a secret safe. He must be keeping something really important inside. I bet it holds the special ornament La Befana requested. I'd better find a way to crack it open. I believe the paper has something to do with cracking the safe. Yes! I cracked the code! Let's see what is so important to be kept in a safe. Aha! I knew it! This item must be really special for Santa to keep it in a safe. I'd better keep it tight until I see La Befana again.
I have a task for you boys. There's a child trying to rescue Santa. Nothing to worry about, but as they say, it's better to be safe than sorry. So head out and find him, seize him, and throw him in the dungeons. Now off you go.
Hey! Putting it back restored everything! Who would have thought? It must be Santa's office desk. It looks so impressive. Playing Santa would be a dream come true, but not now that he's gone missing. That is so impressive. I wonder if it's working. I assume that this is where Santa stores all the letters he receives. All right, let's see where I want to go. Wow, that made me feel a bit dizzy. The door is locked for the night. Maybe the sliding doors at the back are open. Dad planted it here in our front yard years ago. It's a real fir tree. We always wanted one to decorate every Christmas. I bet we have the most beautiful one in the neighborhood. That's a water barrel, used to collect the rainwater from the gutter. Now we just have a metal bucket. I can't without the proper key. Oh no! All the doors are locked. I wonder if there's another way in. I believe Mom keeps a second pair of keys under a pot here in the backyard. I love playing basketball with my dad on Sundays. Hey, here are some keys. The door is locked. I wish I knew where Mom keeps the greenhouse key. Maybe I should try to get inside the house first. Mom's office. She spends quite a lot of time in there designing gardens. I love it when the right key fits. That's where Mom keeps all of her notes. Mom loves to look after her plants, so you'll never find her shovel in the same place. When I was younger, Mom hid all the sharp objects. Now, they're everywhere. Mom's personal mini-lab. It has all the necessary equipment, glassware, microscope, Bunsen burner, pipettes, and other cool stuff. I'd better take a look at Mom's notes. Perhaps I'll find something useful in them. This is Mom's notebook. She keeps all her personal notes here. Research, designs, ideas, you name it. It reads ornithology notes. It's a beautiful illustration of a bird. Could it be a parrot? It reads detailed study of roots. An interesting drawing style. It looks like watercolor. It illustrates a plant highlighting mostly its root. It reads botanical notes. If I had to take a guess, I would say it's a rose. Mom really loves them. Our front yard is hedged with this type of rose. It reads entomology notes. A colorful illustration of an insect. I'm not surprised, but I have to admit that Mom is so good at drawing. It reads crafts, designs, projects. It's an illustration of a design tool called a compass. Impressive perspective. Ipomoea is the largest genus in the flowering plant family Morning Glories. Morning Glory is a family of about 60 genera and more than 1,650 species. So it's not that easy to discern an Ipomoea genus simply by looking at it. The best way to detect it is by examining its root. After many months of experiments, I concluded that the Ipomoea root has the following 3 characteristics that distinguish it from other Morning Glory genera. 1. If you carefully extract and distill some oil from the vascular tissue of the root, you will get a spicy aroma. Caution! The vascular tissue of the root must not be torn. It is highly recommended to use a dissection needle before extraction. 2. Once the root is placed under a UV light, it emits an orange color. 3. If a slice of the root is inspected under a microscope, its cross-section has a specific pattern. Mom's notes may come in handy. I'd better remember them if I want to find the Ipomoea root. Mom's personal mini-lab. I've seen her numerous times trying to identify or categorize plants, roots, or even leaves. I bet I can do the same to identify the Ipomoea root that I need from all the Morning Glory roots I've collected. Intriguing! The root emits a blue color. Intriguing! The root emits a purple color. Intriguing! The root emits a purple color. Intriguing! The root emits a green color. Intriguing! The root emits an orange color. All right, I'll cut a slice in case I want to examine it more closely. Intriguing! The root emits an orange color. Intriguing! The root emits a green color. Intriguing! The root emits an orange color. Intriguing! The root emits an orange color. Intriguing! The root emits a cyan color. Hey! This cross-section looks like Mom's drawing. This cross-section doesn't look like Mom's drawing. This cross-section doesn't look like Mom's drawing. This cross-section doesn't look like Mom's drawing. Since I discarded all other roots, the one which remained must be the Ipomoea one. What a fun process of elimination it was! I love science! Putting the Ipomoea root inside the bag. Great! Putting the elf tears in the bag. Great! Brilliant! Now I'll be able to enter the house. Now let's wait for a while. I believe the seeds have been cooked enough. All right, let's see where I want to go. I found your reading glasses!
You actually found them. That's great, my boy. I can't thank you enough. Now I'll be able to finish my task.
Okay, now is my chance while the teacher is busy writing the book.
Young man, come here for a moment. Are you leaving?
Yes, I was just about to.
You didn't take anything with you, did you?
No.
Are you sure? Because everything here is Krampus's property. I wouldn't want to get in trouble if I were you.
Yikes! I'd better not leave with the t-shirt. I was never good at paper cutting, but I believe I'll be able to cut a piece of fabric. Oh no! I cut my finger! I won't be able to continue this adventure anymore. Poor Santa! Just kidding! Now that I have Krampus's name, nothing can stop me. Right. According to the spell instructions, I need to put the tag with Krampus's name into the soil of a Nifaloofa flower. Done! A few steps more. As shown in the spell instructions, I have to add the baked seeds to the mixture. Done! Almost there! Yes, that would be a perfect container for the soil mixture. Brilliant! Attaching the soil mixture to the fishing rod, I'll be able to sink it wherever I want. Wow, that was an ultra-fast freezing! All right, let's see where I want to go. Let's see. Here's my house, which is obviously a human house, and the wall is facing north. That's great! Exactly as La Befana instructed. I can dig a small hole here to plant the soil mixture. Okay, the mixture is now planted. I'd better cover the hole. Okay, so now what? I have planted the soil mixture. Shouldn't something happen? Maybe it needs some water. What was that? Wow! Magic! It's astonishing how this tree grew in seconds. Hooray! I finally managed to gather them all. I now possess everything that La Befana needs, which means that I'm ready to meet her once again. So here we go. Holy smokes! What has happened here? The cauldron is broken. Now how am I supposed to contact La Befana?
That doesn't look good.
Who would do such a thing?
I'm afraid this is part of Krampus's plan to stop you, which is evidence that he is aware of you, and probably he'll be waiting for you.
Oh, geez. Now that I think of it, it's not that bad if we don't get any presents every Christmas.
It's more than that. I get it. Makes perfect sense to panic. But if you give up now, everything regarding Christmas as you know it will be lost forever. I dare say that it even may affect me. Most likely, I will fade away.
Oh no! We can't let that happen! Let's see if we can find another way to contact La Befana.
Maybe that guardian spirit of hers knows something.
You're right! I'll ask Nabu. What happened here?
What do you mean?
The tent has been violated! Someone sneaked in and broke La Befana's cauldron!
Is that so?
Yes! You didn't see anyone?
Well, not someone that I'm not hired to serve.
What's that supposed to mean?
Aren't you that kid who wanted to save Christmas?
That's right, but now I can't because there's no way to contact La Befana.
It was nice meeting you, little one.
What?
Good grief. Cisco fell into the hands of Krampus's guards. Things are getting worse. I believe it's time to look for extra help.
Hi! What is this prank?
I'm Cosmos.
I know, Cisco's teddy bear.
Oh, good!
How did he make you fly and speak? He thought something like that would scare me? Cisco!
Well, about that. I believe there are some things you need to know.
Really? The actual Christmas spirit? Who would have thought? Cisco was right after all. Teddy! You don't mind if I call you Teddy, right? All right, that's it! Nobody messes with my brother but me. I don't care who that Krampus is, but he's about to meet the famous Zoe's Wrath.
Yikes! I've heard about it.
Come on, Teddy, lead the way!
Bummer! This is really bad. I hope Cosmos is okay. I need to find a way to get out of here. The elves removed all of my stuff and threw me in this dark and damp cell. I must retrieve them before escaping these dungeons.